Well, and then at one point you became a pastor.
I was a pastor. What happened when I married my wife down there, I was going to different churches, and she lived next door to a bishop, had a black church. Great guy, Bishop Coleman. He read my book. So after he read the book, he wanted me to come and teach in his church. And so I went in there. I was an assistant pastor for a short time in Bishop Coleman's church.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of like Michael Franzese, who's been a regular on my show, who kind
Great
of
guy,
went to that
Mike.
same type of field.
Yeah, yeah. Mike's a great guy. We did, Mike and I did Comedy Central in 2017. There was me, Frank DiMatteo. You had him on the show too, Frank.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Us three were there with the fake Donald Trump. Oh, it was a great show. Great show. Yeah, Mike's a good guy. He's doing great too. God bless him. You know.
He is.
Yeah, he really is. He really is.
Well, one of the things you said is, I did some terrible things.
I did bad things. You know.
What do you think is the most terrible thing that you did?
Wow, what kind of question is that? Just about everything we did was terrible. I mean, you know, you take people's lives, that's not a good thing. You know, that's a terrible thing, you know. Selling drugs, that's you know, could never do that again. You know, I don't like to say it on the show, but I lost my Danielle, my oldest, December 18th of 2019. She passed away. You know, it's all these drugs on the street. I feel more bad about the drugs than I do about the actual murders, to be honest with you. People ask me all the time about that. You know, how do you feel, what you did? It was me or them, or my friends, or my family. When we're in that life, we feel we're more, it's like being in the Marines. You know, you get an order to go, you go. I mean, that's it. We're not civilians anymore once we take that oath and look Cosa Nostra. So a lot of that terrible things and hurting people and things I did, I think the worst thing we did was sell drugs. I have to be honest with you.
So your own daughter died from a drug overdose?
Yes, she did.
Wow.
Yeah, my Danielle.
How old was she at the time?
36.
36. Oh, that's tough.
Beautiful girl,
tough.
too. Sad.
I mean, how do you get your head around that you lose your daughter from drugs, but then you also have to think that some of the drugs that you pushed probably did that to other fathers and mothers, losing their kids?
That's what I'm talking about, Vlad, when I say I feel terrible.
Yeah.
You know, actually, like, you know, I have a show on YouTube right now, the Bobby Luisi show, and we have some counselors coming on there now, local people that are helping people right now. And we're hoping within the next month we'll start producing those shows on my show. And my main goal now was just to help people in the community in Boston and, you know, try to get some of these people help. And Paul Tanzo, that does the show with me, you know, he was very influential with all that, with the safe houses and the judges and getting people into, you know, getting people help, getting them into the safe houses. So we're going to start getting back on that program again and hopefully start helping people.